Happy Thursday! Today I'm using the Soul Coaching Oracle cards. Hope you are having a wonderful week thus far and that your day is off to an amazing start. If you enjoy the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. Look, I'm getting good at this now. Also, this Saturday is the 21-day challenge. $21, dollar a day. Uh, Reinventing yourself. We're going to have a lot of really good content, which is why for a couple weeks there wasn't a lot of extra content on here because I really wanted to deliver a quality experience. So, all right, what is our tip for today? Tip for today. Let's see what we've got. Oh, you know what? Embracing. I embrace and love all of my life. Embracing. There we go. Embrace all of your life, both the dark and the light. Dance with your shadow and reclaim parts of yourself that you've denied. Embrace your past and what has been hidden or denied. The path to wholeness is through accepting and embracing all parts of yourself. Every experience you've had, even the ones that you thought were bad, was important for your spiritual journey. What you deny in yourself can fester and even control your life. Embrace your darkness because you need every aspect of yourself in order to attain wholeness. Don't suppress your anger, bitterness, or fear to a place where it can grow in the deep recesses of your being. Bring it to light. Accept and love it all. And really, we do need both the dark and the light aspects of ourselves because as much as I talk about being love and light and peace and joy, I actually have a cup that says, I'm mostly love and light and a little bit of go F yourself. Because we have to have another side of us. The love and light, and it's very feminine and very soft and nurturing. But we live in a world where we need to have the ability also to defend ourselves and have that masculine energy, the dominant, powerful, and the anger and the resentment and things of that nature. That tells us, that's our emotional compass saying, hey, I don't like this, you know, and that lets us know when our boundaries have been broken. And the important thing when we feel those emotions is to understand why. When we embrace the negative emotions and look at them, talk to them, feel them out, if you're in a conversation with someone and they say something and you feel anger, most likely what they said either A, was offensive, B, you may have misunderstood, or C, your perception of what they said was offensive to you. So you now have the option to address it, which is maintaining your boundary. If you ask them, okay, you embrace the anger, don't express the anger, embrace the anger, acknowledge it, and ask them, okay, I just heard you say this. And I kind of felt that you were saying this. Is that what you meant to say? And if not, they can be like, oh my gosh, no, I'm sorry that came out wrong and explain. Okay, anger is gone because now you realize that's not what they meant to say. If they're like, well, yeah, I said it, didn't I? Ah, okay. Now it's your turn getting that masculine energy. Speak your truth and let them know that you won't accept being treated that way. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but I am not going to accept that kind of disrespect. I think this conversation is over. And remove yourself. That's why we have to embrace both the dark and the light. We have to love every part of our lives because it's shaped who we're becoming and it's training us. It's training us for our purpose. Because each time that we have a situation that we may not be proud of, that, maybe we feel ashamed about it, maybe we feel guilty about it, look at what you can get from it. What did you learn through it? Maybe you learned that when someone says something and you feel angry, you need to clarify it before you express your anger. You may feel guilty for that afterward if you just express your anger and then find out that that's not what they meant to say. And probably the conversation isn't going to go real smooth after that anyway. But embracing what we view as our faults and loving that part of ourselves, embracing what we view as our mistakes and loving that part of ourselves, forgiving ourselves because we don't know until we know. And that's how we learn. Usually we learn the hard way. It's how we retain the lesson. Someone else can tell us, don't do that. And you're like, yeah, they don't know anything. Then you do it and you're like, oh, I feel like an idiot. You're not an idiot. Sometimes we have to test the waters. We have to know for ourselves, you know. But when you love all of you and you don't hold any part of your life, of your experience in shame, or you're not ashamed of who you used to be, you're not ashamed of who you are, and you're proud of who you're becoming. Once we accept all of ourselves, we stop that inner turmoil where when we start to approach a situation, we think, I can't do that. Remember what happened last time? That was so embarrassing. We hold ourselves back because we create negative beliefs about who we are based on what we did in the past. Well, that's not who we are now. The today version of you would not have any idea what that yesterday version of you was thinking because that yesterday version of you didn't know as much as the today version. And each and every day we have the opportunity to do better, to be better, and become even better by allowing ourselves space and grace, just like you would extend to one of your friends. It's a journey, and even if the outcome isn't what you had hoped for, take it for what you can. Get as much information, as much education out of each mishap that you can, and embrace it. Embrace your growth. Embrace your awkwardness. Embrace your eccentricities. It's what makes you you and makes you special. And none of us were created that way by mistake. And if you feel like you don't fit in, it's just an indication that you need a new crowd. Somewhere out there are people like you who will understand you, who will get you at such a soul level. And the beauty about that is that when you find that, your purpose is close by. When you find people that you truly vibe with and get each other, that's your tribe. And a lot of times, because we're trying so hard to fit in, we're trying so hard to conform, we stay around all these people that don't get us, don't understand us, don't see things the way we do. So we feel like a misfit. And that's just fate pushing you away from that place so that you seek out the people that are meant to be in your life and the opportunities that are meant to be in your life. And the only way we can accomplish that is by embracing who we really are, loving all of it, no matter what, accepting that we're fine, just like we are. We're this way for a reason. Because once you embrace that and you accept it and you love it, you start to display it. And that's what brings in people that are like you. Because they can recognize you now. You took the mask off. And then once you find those people that vibe with you, all of a sudden you have so much more courage to step out even more and become even more of your true authentic self. So today, if there's something that's been weighing on you, or there's an aspect of your habits, your personality, or something that doesn't fit in where you're at, embrace it as part of your uniqueness. Don't try to hide it. It's part of what makes you special, and most likely will contribute to what you're going to become in this life once you start to express it. So embrace all of you. Love all of your life. Forgive and give yourself grace. I hope this helps. I will talk to you soon. Love and light. Hey, so I am excited to announce that the 21-day Reinvent Yourself Challenge is kicking off on January 21st. It's $21, so it's affordable. And what we're going to be doing is every day we'll have a Facebook group. Every day there's going to be a new video, Q&A on the topic. We're going to touch on how to make things stick, how to make new habits stick, really going into this energy of not just having a resolution, but reinventing yourself in the way that you always dreamed you could. And we're going to inner child healing, so many topics in 21 days we're going to cover so that at the end of that 21-day period, not only will you have a roadmap to success, but you will have the inner knowing that you can make these changes stick, and create the life that you really want for yourself. So, registration is open, and really the reason that we're doing it on the 21st, I love the energy because the 21st is the new moon. It's the new moon in Aquarius, which is all about reinventing yourself, your authenticity, showing off your eccentricity, really being you, letting that freak flag fly. So this energy is so supportive. And on the 22nd, all planets go direct. No more retrogrades. We've got a nice chunk of time where the planets are going to be direct. None of that backward, slow down movement. If you watch the full moon in Cancer reading, I went into some of this on there, but then the 22nd is the Chinese New Year. So, I mean, it's perfect for a fresh start. Perfect energy for a fresh start. So, we're going to kick off on Saturday the 21st. Um, Once you sign up, you'll get an email that has information in it. Basically, go to the Facebook group, request to join. It's going to open on the 20th. So, on the 20th, you'll have access to the Facebook group. We'll do introductions. Um, Everybody gets kind of getting ready, and then the 21st we'll kick it off and start our 21-day journey to reinventing ourselves for 2023. So if you are interested, if you really, really feel like it's time to make these changes, it's time to become the best you, go to the website. It's under packages. It'll say 21-day reinvent yourself challenge. Click on that. I will see you there. Love and light.